Guys, what the fuck is going on? Hold on. We gotta get hyped. We gotta get hyped. Woo! CROTAS end tomorrow. Okay, here we go. So, I am going to go over my loadouts that I'm bringing in for CROTAS end. I know that people usually do that shit in the tower, but like, goddamn, if I do another video in the tower, I'm gonna put my head through a fucking wall. So, this is my first loadout. We're going with the Malfeasance, Acacia's Dejection, and then Retrofit Escapade. So this is basically like the Ad Clear and Dream Team one-man demolition motherfucking machine, you know? I mean, I probably should be using the whatever the fuck, the goddamn Deepstone Drip LMG. I don't have that shit crafted. So this is what we got. We got Target Lock, Zen Moment on my Retrofit, and then Reconstruction Incandescence. This thing is so fucking good, guys. Don't sleep on the Trace Rifles. It is amazing. Of course, we got the Lucky Pantaloons because right now there's the bug with Malfeasance where overload damage also counts on this thing, so it's doing like a bajillion, quintillion fucking damage, right? All right. And then we're running the Arc Strider. Good old Gathering Storm in this bitch. Yeah, but I don't really try to ever build into like one thing on my armor stats per se, except for resilience. You gotta have that shit up. I can only get it to 90 on this build, unfortunately, but that's okay. So we got my Kinetic Weapon Surge for the Malfeasance whenever damage starts. So hopefully that like goes in. We got Orbs of Restoration, you know, regain your... Well, actually, no, Orbs of Restoration, that's for your abilities, yeah, but that one, the better already, that one's for your health. And then we got the Kickstarter mods in here. We got the Fauna Focus for the Discipline recharge rate, and then we've got the Melee recharge rate as well. And let's see, Double Ammo Finder, because, like, that shit is more scarce than the fucking people that were doing bad shit on Epstein's Island. No one knows where the fuck they are. Just gone with the wind, boys. We got Powerful Friends, because, you know, we got to try to help our homies as well. And then, yeah, but that's about it for loadout number 1. So loadout number 2, well, actually, oh, that was loadout number 4, but it's okay. Wait, fuck. Oh, wait. Okay, so I'm wrong. I was wrong. So I am swapping out the Loaded Question and the Acacia's Dejection, depending on like the enemies that are in that area. I'm not really sure because I never played CROTAS End the first time, but you know, we'll just have to play it by ear and see what happens. Loadout number 2. Now this is like the another good certified hood classic ad clearing Dream Team machine. Of course, this is going to be for the heavier ones as well, like the bigger enemies, yellow bars, orange bars, and then, you know, we've got the hand cannon buff that came out, so I was trying to play into that to see how it's going to work out, because Sunshot's already so good at ad clearing. I was like, why the fuck not? Why have the Crucible Shell on? I got no fucking clue. That's okay. And then, of course, we got the Hothead with the Clown Cartridge Demolitionist. Now, I don't even know if I'm going to use a rocket launcher tomorrow, because they did the stealth nerf with the Gallarhorn for like 80 fucking %. That's crazy. So if I am going to do damage, I'm probably going to either debuff with Tractor Cannon, Grand Overture, because that thing is like, it has so much, oh fuck, what's, not sustained damage, like instant damage with the Rocket Barrage. Sleeper Simulant, that's a good one too. Or with the Fire and Forget. And then if I'm like really trying to crank out the numbers, what I'll do is, I'll talk about that class later, but yeah. So this is basically what I'm using right now. Depending on how it is, you know, I'm going to change it up. Now I got real goofy here. I put the Moth Keeper's wraps on because this is like double healing grenades, right? So you get 2 charges when you have the Moth Keeper's wraps on of your grenade ability. And if you're low, you can just throw it at your feet and instantly void shield, like boom, just like that, boom, boom, boom. Or if I'm trying to like stun it or jolt it, I'll throw it, you know, the moths at the people, and then the moths will explode, and then, you know, get them, and we'll hit them with the good old ignition code or the hothead. Then I also have the gunslinger on here. the marksman one to do the big damage. I wish I could play Star Eaters, but I really feel that the Moth Keeper's healing capabilities is going to be better than the Star Eater scale triple shot marksman for the golden gun. And then, of course, we got the classics. We got the ammo finders on, firepower, fastball. You know, just trying to get those nades up as much as possible. And I always run like a double resilience mod on my chest piece, you know, just in case. I might run 3. I don't know how much damage is going to be cooked, but, you know, we'll have to see. And then I try to run a reserve mod as well for whatever my power weapon is. And then we got arc weapon surge. So that's for the hothead, you know, if we got to do some damage. And then distribution reaper, you know. All right, here's loadout number 2. You know, we got Quicksilver Storm here with the, oh my god, that's the wrong, there we go, wrong subclass. Okay, hold on, we gotta, okay, much better. Okay, so we got the Quicksilver Storm with the Strand, of course, because we've got the mod on the fidget spinner of fucking mass destruction. This thing, I kid you not, this thing is so fucking good. If you pop this next to a boss, it'll do as much, if not more damage than a rocket, like a single rocket shot would. Like, it's kind of crazy. And apparently there's this thing where if you throw it, you can put the Shitter and Sheesh, the Silence and Squall, on top of it, and it'll lock onto, like, it'll attach to it, and then it'll just, like, go on that enemy. So that'll be super good if we can get that to proc, right? So we got, you know, Quicksilver Storm, of course. This thing is just amazing, especially with the rocket tracers and the nano entanglement. So, you know, this is like one of my favorite ad clearing weapons in all of Destiny. Hands down, it's the only weapon I've got over 10,000 kills on. And then this thing, they did have the linear nerf, so, but that was back before Nezarec, so, you know, it has been a while, and it is still nerfed, but I honestly think this is really good, especially with the double, like, extra damage. So this one improves range, handling, and damage against combatants during the opening moments of an engagement. Now, they did nerf this, but it still does a fuck ton of damage. It's like 10% more. On top of the Vorpal weapon, on a boss, that's like 30% more damage right out the gate. And then we got the boss spec, which is like 5% more damage. So that's like 35% damage before any kind of like weapon surge mods or like Well of Radiance or anything like that is activated. So that, I'm hoping, is going to cook some people tomorrow. And of course, we got, you know, Star Eater scale with the Stasis Weapon Surge. Double Distribution, Fauna Restoration, because we want that health up, baby. Arc Loader for Salvagers, and then double Heavy Scavenger. Or Finder, my bad. Alright. Now, we got class number 3. So this is my Bad Juju build. And I took this thing the whole way through Root of Nightmares. We never did beat it contest mode, so, you know, I know it was easy and whatever, and yeah, fuck off, but, you know, maybe I'm just not there yet. I'm not at the level to beat a contest mode raid, and if not, that's okay. But this thing is so good. On the planet step, I'd pop my my Night Stalker, my Shadow Shot, right? It'd go down, I'd kill people with the Bad Juju, which would, you know, my Orpheus Riggs is already activating as I'm killing people, but this thing gives you extra super charge whenever you're killing things, and when you get to 5 stacks, it's fucking crazy. And you can infinitely get your super back with the Orpheus Riggs and Bad Juju combo. And they changed up the recoil movement on the Bad Juju, because it used to be the auto rifle recoil movement, but now it's changed to a pulse rifle, so the recoil is a lot less on this thing. And this, like, this thing is so slept on. The Wilder Flight, it's so good, I promise. It's the only double barrel grenade launcher in the game, and no one ever uses it, and I don't understand why, because it does well over the damage that a regular grenade launcher does. Now, this is my favorite role that I've gotten so far. So, Adrenaline Junkie. So, this weapon gains increased damage and handling from final blows with grenades or this weapon. And then the blast radius of this weapon increases when surrounded by combatants, while activated the weapon deals significantly less damage to the wielder. And then the text balance stock origin trait, you know, you get faster reload speed, movement speed, and increased handling if you're hip firing, and you basically never have to aim down sights with this thing, so it's fucking perfect. And then again, we have the hothead, just because I don't know what the heavy weapon's going to be. Of course, I got a lot of options in my my power weapon slot, and then there's some more in my vault. There's always a Thunderlord, maybe Legend of Acreus, something crazy, some close quarters kind of bullshit going on. Yeah, but we'll just have to see, like as I said. And then class number 5. So this is like my long range to short range class. I know there's a big gap in that, but I've got my long arm for the long range engagements, the under pressure explosive payload. This is one of my favorite roles. Again, on the Spire of the Yeehaw scout rifle, and then this thing, the Arvandil FR6 fusion rifle. Now, this thing does have a charge time of 960, but with the chill clip nerf, this thing always procs chill clip whenever you shoot it. So the nerf didn't really affect this weapon. I don't know why people aren't talking about it, but I'm going to keep that to myself. And if you fellas want to use that, you go right the fuck ahead. And I've got the major spec on it with firmly planted, so it's even better when you're, crouch stabilized. And then we got the sleeper simulator. We're bringing out the big boy damage. Got the catalyst, deeper pockets on it. We got Star Eater scale, and we're using the Gathering Storm once more. Really, we're aiming for just like the high speed kind of jolty vibe going on here. Of course, I always forget to mention it, but I got my best drip on. No one knows what the fuck it is, but goddamn is it. It's bright. And then, of course, we got the double ammo finder mods on. One special, one heavy, powerful friends. Melee Kickstarter font of focus, trying to get our abilities and grenade up as much as possible. Then we got the double resist mods. Solar weapon surge for that sleeper extra damage. And then distribution reaper. I always run that usually on the cloak with the resistance stat. Always get my resistance set up as much as possible. And then this is the final class. This is like the big boy, the juicer of all of the Magooser damage classes, right? We got the Izanagi burden. I've been practicing the Izzy swap, where you load up the one shot, you switch to your heavy, you shoot that bad boy. I've got explosive light auto loading enhanced on my Regnant. So, that's just going. That's about as good of a grenade launcher as you can get. We're trying to do as much burst damage as possible with this loadout. And then we got the Iklos SMG. This thing's still a beast. I know they nerfed it, but it's still fucking shreds. We got the threat detector, volt shot, because I feel like that's just personally the best combo. Maybe surrounded, volt shot, or whatever else you may want to run with it. That's just up to you. But that's how I roll. And then we got the Void Weapon Surge for the extra damage on top of the boss spec Explosive Light Regnant. And then we got Reaper Distribution, Orbs of Restoration, double resist mods with the Scavenger, and then Melee Focus, Melee Font of Focus for that extra, abilities, recharge, double ammo finder. I've been talking a lot. Double ammo finder on this one heavy, one special, powerful friends, because I'm trying to boost the fellows around me, because we don't want to go down, because, one down can just end a whole run on an encounter. Like that's just a wipe. Sometimes you down in a bad spot, it's over. So yeah, this is what I'll be running tomorrow, like any of these 6 classes. Maybe something's going to change up, hand cannons. I might go with the DFA here, or I might pull out a completely different hand cannon if there's some wild meta. Like I've got Nation of Beasts here in my inventory. I really do enjoy this thing too. So I've got Dragonfly explosive payload on that bad boy. We've got the Pointed Inquiry, a scout rifle. Maybe I'll put on the Forbearance, or, Sunshot mix in with one of these classes. I don't really know what we're going to encounter, because I've never done CROTAS End, so it'll be a whole new experience for me to get tomorrow. But please do check me out at twitch.tv/oldmansliber54. I'll be streaming tomorrow at 7 Pacific Standard Time. If you guys would like to watch me, I plan to go the whole time until I finish it, depending on how hard it is. Like if it's going to be like a 15-hour raid, I might have to take a nap, Because last time we did Rooted Nightmares and I was on that bitch for 33 hours and I wanted to absolutely fall the fuck apart. So, we're not going to do that again unless I'm really committed, because I'm going to get the contest mode completion this time one way or another, because Necrochasm and the curated role of I don't even know what the fuck the other weapon is will drop when you beat it on the completion of contest mode. So, if you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like, leave a comment, you know, follow if you'd like to, subscribe. I really appreciate all the support, guys. I'm just trying to be more like energetic, because I know I can be a very lethargic kind of I can't think of a good word right now, but very like Eeyore kind of vibe from the fucking Winnie the Pooh, you know. I'm not exactly very excitable, but I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be, because, you know, I really care about this game, even though it's in a really bad fucking spot right now, but I really do care about it. So if you guys did enjoy, please leave me a follow, leave a like, leave a comment, you know, do whatever you want to do to support the channel. And as always, guys, I will see you in the next one, and good luck on CROTAS End.